Guys, welcome back. It's time for another grocery haul. So this week we went to Costco and Aldi's. Yeah, because we're like out of everything. So I think every like 2 weeks, I would say, no, not 2 weeks, like more like once a month. What I usually do is I'll make like a bigger grocery haul where I purchase a bunch of like my main like proteins and stuff like that for the month, and usually that just means that I'm getting a lot of stuff in bulk from Costco. And then I also ended up getting some stuff from Aldi's too, because I wanted to do more of those like poke bowls, and Aldi's has a really good deal on their frozen tuna that you just like basically thaw out, and then it's ready to go for like raw poke bowls and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started. And as always, we're just gonna start with the proteins. So starting off, we just got 3 packages of these wild caught tuna steaks. They're really good. I love how they're like pre-portioned, so you can just basically thaw out like how much you need for one serving for just a couple hours in the fridge, or like or what I'll do sometimes is I'll take the tuna out of its packaging and then put it in some water, and usually within like half an hour it's like good to go for me to use for whatever. And then moving on, I also got this like some of this like imitation crab. The macros are okay. I usually don't get stuff like this, but I wanted a little bit of it just to add on to my poke bowls for this week, just for a little extra protein and flavor, and just, you know, just a little something extra in those bowls. And then I found these at Costco. So shout out to Arthur, one of my online personal training clients. He sent me his like weekly like just grocery haul, what he was doing, and he showed me that they had these turkey burgers. They are 90% lean, 10% fat, and they're already seasoned. The macros are amazing on this. Let me see, where is this? Yeah, so for one burger, it's only 240 calories. There's 30 grams of protein in this, and like I said, the like ingredients are pretty clean. It's just turkey seasoning, which is sugar, salt, onion, spices, garlic, natural flavor, kosher salt, and then rosemary extract. The only thing that I'm not too big of a fan of is that it's not organic, but honestly at the price, this was only $16 for, what is this? For 10 1/3 pound patties. That's like next to nothing. So I got 2 of them. So we'll be definitely using that for some of our meals. And then of course, you know, we went to Costco, so we had to get our eggs, and I got 2 dozen of the organic pasture-raised eggs. Moving on, I got this big thing of cottage cheese. We'll see how this does. Honestly, I really like the Good Culture brand, but they don't have it at Costco, and I'm not trying to pay like $6 for those little ones. I don't know how much this is, but this one is just whatever like Costco had for their 2% cottage cheese. So we'll try that. Hopefully that doesn't upset my stomach. We'll see what happens. And then I got some kimchi. This is actually really good. This is my first time trying this brand, and that was from Costco. The only thing is it's not spicy. I like my kimchi like really spicy. This is just like normal, like regular, like fermented original flavor, which is fine because I usually add in my own like chili oil and stuff like that too with whatever I'm mixing my kimchi into. And then I got some edamame beans for the poke bowls. Yeah, then I got 2 cucumbers for those poke bowls. And then I was also gonna make like a little kind of like a tzatziki sauce with some, what's it called, with some no, not tahini. Well, I do have tahini. That would be really good with these turkey burgers, but with some Greek yogurt and some like dill and stuff like that, because I have pickles and other things too. So I was gonna do kind of like a little like Greek sauce for one of my dishes. And then I got and then I got 4 of these. I think these are medium avocados. I don't know, but I got some avocados because we need some more fats in our diet with this cut. And then I got one of these packets of these like noodle things. We'll see. I just honestly have been getting kind of tired of just having rice and sweet potatoes. So I thought that we could like change it up every once in a while, and especially like for my cheat day meals and stuff like that. I love noodles. Like, I mean, I'm Asian, so I love like ramen and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically, oh, speaking of ramen, I actually forgot. I splurged and got one of these. These are awful ingredients, but every now and then, you know, you gotta have balance in your life of like good stuff and not so good stuff for you. So I did get one of these huge packets of just the Shin ramen noodles from Costco, and this is probably gonna last me like 6 or 7 months, just because I really don't eat these that often, but every now and then I just like feel like I need to have some ramen in my life. Yeah, so that's basically it for this week's grocery haul. Like I said, this is my bigger one for the month, so basically most of it was just a lot of our protein and then a couple other different like little ingredients and stuff for meal prep throughout these next couple weeks, and then just a little like extra supplemental things as far as like carbs and fun stuff for our cheat day meals and stuff like that in the future. And yeah, as always, hopefully everybody's been enjoying their weekend, and I hope you guys all have a good one.